All right, hello everyone. Good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. We will be having another PolyTalk today with Sherif. Hopefully, he will be with us very soon. And I see we have Celine here. Hello, Celine. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. I hope you are also great.
I'm also great. I'm also okay. Thank you. It's been a little bit rough week, but still, it's all right for now.
And here's Sheriff just came.
Okay. I just invited him. Hello, Sheriff. Can you hear us?
Hi there. Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, okay. Very clear. How are
Hello,
you doing?
everyone.
Hello. Welcome to the space. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm also all right. Thank you so much. Thank you for being us tonight. It's really a pleasure to having you with us.
Thank you. It's my pleasure too.
So, I thought Celine already told me that you already knew each other. So we were like, why not? Why not? We are not having for our poly talk for our next talk, and we will be even learning more from your experiences today.
Yeah, let's do it. So, yeah, let's start stuff.
Okay, and Celine?
Yeah, I have a few questions to share. Firstly, I want to say that hope you are doing great.
Yeah, thank you.
My first question is who are you basically? Like, what are you doing right now as a Sheriff El-Refaey?
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, this is Sherif, and maybe before anything, I would describe myself as a tech enthusiast. I've had a diverse career path, starting as a software engineer in multiple companies before moving into VC industry and tech consultancy. And yeah, I worked for a couple of venture capital firms based in San Francisco and in Dubai, and I was just like ultimately drawn to the challenging opportunities presented by startups. And this led me to make decisions to move back to London, where I started a venture studio and just like a couple of startups with some colleagues and some friends from my vast networks. And yeah, that's all in brief.
That's great, actually. And we are so happy to have you
Yeah,
here,
me too.
actually. And I know that you are you want to be in technological things, and you are working on that. So I want to ask about what made you join in a Web3 world.
Web3, yeah. So yeah, I just became as someone who came from a VC background. I was just attracted to the Web3 world since its inception. I was just like, I've been exposed to numerous interesting startups in the Web3 industry that tried to emerge even before Web3 became popular. And I would say I was just always dazzled by the idea of decentralization, building new trustless and transparent systems that can benefit almost all industries that we are having today. And yeah, so and was also like, just to be honest, at first I had like a FOMO, like a fear of missing out on what could be the future of technology. So I just jumped right in and started learning and working on some tech projects and DeFi startups with some friends. And yeah, that's where it all began for me, being a part of the Web3 community and working on such projects. Yeah, it was just a truly rewarding experience, to be honest.
It's really scary when you start to learn things, right? The
Yeah,
decentralization, blockchain,
yeah.
and
Yeah, it's always challenging, something that's pretty new to the world, something we have not like experienced it ever before, and something that's so also like volatile and like it goes ups and down every day. And yes, it's so scary. Yeah, but it's like, let's jump in. It's the future.
yes, exactly. I think I got you. Also, I was feeling exactly the same thing when I see first time Chat GPT AI. What can they can do? Also, Mid Journey as well. You know that AI also drawing pictures.
Yeah, so it's so scary, but it's the future.
Yes, exactly. All right, Celine, do you have any other questions for our guests?
Yeah, actually, I have a question, and after listing those things, I know it's challenging for you, and I want to ask that as an entrepreneur. What have you learned in this role?
Oh, just obviously, I won't call myself as an entrepreneur since it takes a lot to deserve this title, to be honest. But I would say that I've came a long way, full of challenges, ups and downs, and downs and downs. But however, I've learned a lot during my journey. Maybe I'm also grateful for the lessons that I've gained as an entrepreneur. Like, as not even an entrepreneur, one of the key things that I've learned is importance of resilience and perseverance and taking like a lot of persistence and determination and focusing on what we are building, the ability to adapt, to overcome everything, like numerous challenges that came up with building new successful business. So yeah, and also like a critical lesson that I have learned is the value of networking, collaboration, building a strong network of contacts and working with others is what really provide valuable support, advice, and resources. And collaborating also with others is what always bring the new perspectives and ideas to the table, and it's what always have supported me and had my back during my whole journey, just like the network and collaboration, even though I failed a lot and everything. So yeah, just like we have to keep going anyway and keep meeting new people and networking, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with you actually. And like, do you have any like in this road? Do you have any interested on NFTs?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've been interested by so many NFTs. Maybe like the start of the first ever, I guess, NFT, which was CryptoPunks. Since it started, I've been dazzled by how it gets like that kind of popularity in such a short time and such a major and massive, huge market cap. So yeah, that's it. I started like with CryptoPunks. I just like bought my first CryptoPunk NFT since it was like, I guess one Ethereum. When was Ethereum was like $200 or something, and I was just like got interested more and more and joined some more NFT projects. And I even built my NFT projects like I guess 2 or 3 years ago, which it was Gameverses. Yeah, and it was not a success like by any means, but just like at the end, it's just like got sold out with so cheap prices. But at least I got sold out for a reason.
Yeah, I see. I actually like understand from the examples you gave, but I want to ask again, like, what do you think about NFTs? Like, do you believe NFTs have a great place in Web3?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Yeah, NFT have the potential to revolutionize the way we think about ownership and value in the digital world. They offer a new way to create and exchange value in a transparent and decentralized way. And it seems that NFTs have a significant place in Web3 anyway, so in the Web3 world. And it's more likely to continue to be an important aspect of decentralized digital ecosystem. But however, like any new technology, there are still challenges and uncertainties around the adoption and regulations of NFTs, which will need some like kind of more determination of the adoption of like the community to be addressed and ensure the sustainable growth and development of just goes up and then goes down again. So that definitely it have a place in the Web3.
I see. Thank you for your question. And I think Elise has a questions for you,
Sure,
and
Yes.
I'm passing the ball to him.
Yes, yes, of
sure.
course I have. First of all, I think just like you said, about NFTs, we have also so many people still in basically living in Web 2, not Web 3. I think we have
Mm-hmm.
still so many people have in the Web 2 world and they're afraid or they just don't know what kind of options Web 3 offering to them, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
how about, I think how we can do what do you think about how we can pull more people to Web3 people and basically make their life better? And basically, NFT token decentralization, how we can make this step. Of course, it's gonna be not that easy because they've been living so long time in Web2 world, but how
Mm-hmm.
we can do this change more easily for them? Do you have any idea, or what do you think about that?
Just sorry, can you just repeat it again? Like you mean about NFTs or just like
No,
Web3 itself?
actually, generally, I'm asking. You can ask for NFT also, not a problem.
Yeah, I mean, you mean like how does it look in the future? You mean like how is it going to evolve or something?
Yes, exactly. Evolving.
So yeah, it's like it's hard to predict the future with such uncertainty in such a new market. But I can provide some possible scenarios maybe for the NFTs in space and like in the future. NFTs, I guess it's gonna become mainstream. Maybe more countries is gonna like legalize them, and NFTs could become a common way of representing and trading unique digital assets across various industries, including art, music, sports, gaming, and more. It could lead to more significant adoption and integration of blockchain technology. I guess, like maybe in the future, people will just help more like to shape new forms of ownership with NFTs or like with any other types of like the decentralizations and stuff like this. So it could lead to new forms of um, like integrations, like maybe in VR, in virtual realities, and new opportunities for immersive experiences and new like ownership ways of virtual assets that could lead to a new economy built around digital assets in like in VR spaces and the Web3 world.
All right, thank you. And actually, we're
That's just like my just my opinion,
no,
just
no
like it's
problems.
it's
We
so, it's just a hard it's a hard thing to think of. It's because it's a new thing to us anyway, and it's completely uncertain. It's so volatile and so hard to predict anything that's happening in the future in the Web3.
of course. Who
But we're
can
just going with the
who
flow.
can tell? What is your advice for new NFT entrepreneurs? I mean, still a lot of people is out there. Maybe they're just trading, but at the same time, they will now be create like projects, or they can be
Creating new
creating new
things, yeah.
things. Of course. What is gonna be your advice for them? Do you have any?
I would just say like do it. Let's bring it back again, and just like, but just before you go and take a deep dive into the NFT world, it's just essential to understand the market and its dynamics. Research the current trends, analyze all the successful projects, and learn from the mistakes of the others, and just like to create something that's unique. No one wants to see more monkeys of the open sea and some like pixelized photos. No one is going to see them anymore. Just like try to stand out in the crowd market. It's so crowded already. The market is hugely saturated with some silly stuff already. So just like do something that's unique. It's crucial to create something that's unique and valuable. Focus on creating high quality content that can resonate with your audience or something. And mainly, I guess, like what made the success of all the NFTs was a community. So just build a community. NFTs, all of them thrive in communities. Just build a strong community around your project, essential for success. Engage with like your audience, offer incentives, and just like focus more on the community and incentivize all of them.
Exactly. Community is so important, as you said, and you're basically saying just don't be afraid, go deep down, create something very unique, and of course, you need to
Jump in, yes.
directly,
Take a deep
yeah.
dive. Yeah, do it.
Why not? Why not?
We need more.
Yeah, actually, it's gonna be maybe hard in the beginning, but I think they will be understand.
It's always hard, it's always hard to it's all everything is hard at the beginning, but just like just jump in.
Okay, actually, I would like to ask some question, but opposite. What they shouldn't do if they want to start.
Do not repeat the mistakes of the others. It's like most of new NFT creators just go and do random AI generated stuff with no meaning, no valuable assets, no valuable story behind it. So just like they go for like some like meaningless drawings and stuff and just go and try to build a community around it. That doesn't work. It was just working at the beginning for a reason, just because it was new. But currently, it's not new. Just go build something that's completely unique, something that's new, something that's innovative and creative, something that have like a kind of strong community around it.
Okay, understood. I think that will be pretty rough. Also, I think I just read today. Yes, Binance and working on some kind of AI to create NFTs.
Mhm.
Interesting, right? I mean, if NFT is going to be created by I think all of them are going to be similar in the end. I don't know.
Yeah, just like meaningless.
Interesting. I just read that. I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't confirm that, but just today I have it when you mentioned about AI. Okay, what we have here. All right, what do you where do
Yeah,
you see NFT space after 20 years? Okay, I think that's gonna be tricky one. You know, right?
after 20 years.
Yeah, you know, right now we have NFT places, we have NFT spaces, and you know the market. But after 20 years, what is gonna be like, you think?
What is gonna be like? I guess it's gonna be mainstream. Uh, Like it's just going to be more mainstream. New forms of ownership will evolve. Virtual reality integrations and some new forms of applications of NFT will evolve. I guess maybe it can be integrated in all forms of copyrights of like arts, music, and sports and gamings and more and more and more things that we have today that we cannot provide such a strong copyrights for it. So I guess it's more going to be applicated on such stuff, and yeah, it's just going to be like more mainstream. Everything's going to have it. You're going to see it everywhere. You're going to see it every day in museums and VR games and in the metaverse and everywhere.
Mostly I was thinking like you ownerships that we need to, or something like collectible, like collections. I don't think people
Yeah,
will go that very famous places, cities to buy some stuff. I don't know. No, I think NFT will take that over. Okay, this one is done. How about which NFT projects you most successful for you and why?
it was CryptoPunks and Port Ape. Yeah, just CryptoPunks,
Oh,
CryptoPunks all the time. I
you love it
love
so
them.
much.
They're
It's like you just
sick.
say it directly.
Yeah, I really love it. I just like I was dabbling with them since the beginning, since they started off. I just put my first NFTs like since it was just $200, and then it's just like jumped in. But I was stupid enough to sell it with such
No,
a
no,
low
don't,
prices after like a year.
don't
So,
say that.
so
Don't
I
say
didn't know it's
that.
gonna pump up like this. And yeah,
Do you remember which one you had or how many of them?
yeah, I just had two.
Two.
It was the CryptoPunks 47 and 43.
Ah, okay. So do you buy them from market or you just minted when they started mint?
Yeah, I just no, I just bought it. I rebuy it from someone who's like he who minted it first. I didn't know the thing about minting at first, so I just like saw it somehow, just like on a video on YouTube, and someone who's just like trying to brag about it or something that turned out from 1.2 like zero point 0.1 Ethereum to 200 Ethereums. Sorry, 200 Ethereums, I guess, or something. And then there was some kind of pieces that was sold out for 200 for like one Ethereum and two Ethereums before it goes up. So I just thought it was one Ethereum since back then.
I don't understand. And I think they're successful. The most reason is they're one of them early ones, but I would like to hear from you too. What's the success of the reason behind this project?
Just to be honest, I didn't believe in it. Just, it was like something that was so silly, but the silliness itself of that collection is what made it to that like to skyrocket like this. It's just like something that was so unique, like something no one believed it's gonna be valuable by any means. But just when you believe in something that's counter and just like completely opposite of what all the people think of, like just apparently it worked with them. I don't know how it worked, to be honest, but it was just like crazy. It was something that's too crazy to happen. I was just too crazy to just believe in it. I just like adopted from the first and just believe it until today. But it was just crazy until right now. It's so crazy.
Okay, maybe it will be a little personal, but are you checking still your NFTs sometimes on the blockchain? What's going on? Who
It's
buy whatever? Like stalking them, you know?
yeah. I was just like trying to stalk, but I just like stopped because I was like, no, no, I'm not gonna do this to myself again.
Okay, okay, I feel you. All right.
Yeah. What more?
What more? Actually, I just like we are asking and you're answering. But if you you would like to tell something in us in it freely, take a topic or any other NFT projects. Of course, I have more questions for you, but if you would like to change the way, I'm with you, no problem.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We can just keep talking about NFTs, Web3. It's okay. Let's just keep going.
Okay, all right, not a problem. I think you don't have any other project that you like very much, like just punk and.
Yeah, no, I was just interested in Port Abia Club, but I was like, the new versions of it. I minted one of it, the one, what the Mutant Club.
Mutant Yacht Club.
Mutant Ape.
Mutant Ape, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was just new. I was just like, thankfully, I just caught it at first before it goes up. I just minted a new one. It was for 0.9 Ethereums. Back then, it was like 2 years ago, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So, what would you suggest other than NFT in Web3 world?
Other than NFTs. So yeah, Web3 is not more of NFTs. It's more about decentralized finance. It's more about blockchain based gaming. It's more of decentralized storage and IPFS and stuff like this. So maybe you can just start off with decentralized, and DeFi is like, it's going to be it's not going to be, it is already a fast growing space, and the fastest growing, I guess, in Web3, that allows for decentralized financial services and lending and borrowing and trading without intermediaries like banks and DeFi applications and everything. It's just like so interesting to see DeFi that's no longer more controlled by centralized entities. So I guess that was the most interesting thing about about decentralization, which was just like, let's get away from banks, let's get away from governments, let's just like do the transactions more securely and transparently.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, you're gonna see more like blockchain-based games, and blockchain gaming is a new trend in Web3 anyway. So it allows players and all the people to own and trade and game items and assets in a fast and secure and non like governed way by the governed entities.
Yes, looks like decentralization is something like inevitable. Not even governments. They said
Yeah,
they try to stop it, but they know they can't. They can't.
they can't. No, they can't.
Yeah,
No,
I think they're just standing for their own
it's just
reasons.
beyond. It's much more beyond them. No, they can't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just feeling only one like this. So okay. Yeah. All right. Great.
Yeah.
How about your projects? Which projects are you working on currently? And if you would like to give a little more information, we will be more happy.
Yeah, yeah, sure thing. Yeah, projects. I'm currently working on Techverse, which is my venture study. It's a venture study that's based in London. It focuses more on collaborating with high growth companies. They reform it and rebuild it from scratch, typically by assembling a team of experienced entrepreneurs, providing them with resources, infrastructure, and support needed to launch and grow successful business. Just unlike traditional startup incubators or accelerators, no, like it's not an incubator by any means, but we work with existing startups and like just try to take them from the ideation and company creation and just like support them with all the resources they need, but not financial resources specifically. Just we help them in all the technical ways they need and everything like this. So it was like a pain, like it was it was like a painful thing for any for any founders who are trying to start up a new thing, which was they don't have resources, they don't have the technical knowledge, don't have technical skills. So we just build all the tech stuff they need and collaborate with high growth and high profile founders from like well-known entities and enterprises and VCs and stuff. So we just gather up all of these people in a place and just like, let's build something that's going to be crazy.
Okay, so you're not supporting them as a financially, but
yeah, we do both.
We do both.
We already collaborate with VCs and yeah, we just like take all starters, but we don't focus on new founders. Like all the teams are mostly formed of high profile founders who are already was working in high profile companies, who are already working with like Google, or just working with VCs, or working with governments. So just like mostly high profile and high experienced people who just need some resources and connections, just to start off what are they building.
Okay, okay. I think this is basically your safe space, because
Yeah, it's more like what I can do mostly better than any other thing. And we also have launched most like for projects that we are already part of, which are just like one of them is Trip Up, I guess. It's not so popular right now, but it's more like traveling company, but it's not more traveling. It's like an AI powered traveling company, mostly based for companies and businesses and P2Ps. So to help them just find whatever trip and events based on their niche market and just travel for it in like a click. Just like a car is going to take you from your home to the airport at the event to your hotel and then bring you back to your home. It's mostly just the power of it and the innovation behind it was just like it's AI powered, so you just like go simply, no hassle in traveling and stuff like this. It was so interesting at the beginning, and now it's gonna be like something as we wish, and hopefully it's gonna be something as big
hopefully, so
and very
even
currently.
in travel world, and we are facing it AI, I think it's gonna be everywhere in the end.
Yeah, it's just gonna be integrated everywhere and anywhere you
So
see.
I think regarding your projects, you're already seeing new ideas, like, I don't know, every week, every month, and
Every
every
day,
day. Oh,
every
okay,
hour.
great.
Yeah,
Okay, great. It's amazing opportunity, actually. So many new ideas and making your mind even so powerful and creative.
yeah, yeah. That's true.
Oh, it's great. Oh, do you have something interesting idea, if you can share, of course. Do you have something interesting ideas that you faced lately?
Like in startups, you
Yeah, in
mean?
startup ideas, if it's all right to share, just idea.
Yeah, maybe just like one of our
Mm-hmm.
startups. It's a DeFi startup. It's just mostly doing some little trades, which for it's they are trying to revolutionize the trading. Sorry, I mean not the trading. I mean um, the letters of the trading of the companies and the connection between the banks, between the traders and banks whenever they are importing or exporting something. They are trying to take it from the banks and just do it fully decentralized and fully based in the crypto market, so all importers and exporters and traders everywhere can just start trading and sending all their goods and stuff like this with some stable coins, which was some it was so interesting at the beginning and it's still so interesting. However, they didn't get any kind of legalizations, but it's so interesting just to see someone who's just trying to like to freedomize the whole trading industry. But the worst thing is like no governments are needing this because you're gonna take it off from all the banks. No money is gonna be go through banks anymore, so it's mostly gonna be like with stable coins and some crypto stuff. So it's gonna be so scary for all the governments, but they're trying their best to do it, and they're based in Dubai, and hopefully they're just like trying to gain some more legalization for it. Yeah, I just like guess it's like one of the biggest ideas as applicated in the stable coins in Web3 and decentralization concepts.
I think there's no government will gonna say yes. I don't know, really.
Yeah, it
It's
is. Yeah,
killing taxes.
but it's so crazy, and they did it. It's working, and they're just trying to legalize some stuff so they can do it like half, like just like 50% that should go for the banks and do the little trades and little credits, and then the other part should go like the transactions itself can go on stable coins. But before you transact on stable coins, you have to put your money first in the bank and then transfer this to stable coins and complete your transaction, which is gonna make it much more faster and quicker and transparent and like yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do get it. Okay, you said every day. I think you have much more really interesting things that you can share with us, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
another one, if it's all right.
Another one. What else? Just like trying to catch something that's really interesting.
It doesn't have to be with Web3 or something. It can be something different to enlighten us.
Yeah, sure thing.
Hmm.
Um, Yeah, I was just like trying to think of something that's interesting, but just like
Yeah,
you
no
can't
problem,
because
no
you
problem.
get you yeah no I mean just like you can't wait when you get into such industry, you get like hundreds of emails, 100 of startups, 100 of pitch decks that you
But when
see.
I ask,
You no longer see something that's interesting, because your bar is already raised so high. So it's like whenever we see something, no, just skip it, skip it, skip it. So
yeah, maybe for like for me, let's say, not for you, not for your world.
yeah, sure. Yeah, sure thing. um what else we have? We had a startup, was just like without mentioning any names,
Sure.
just like
Hmm.
maybe they don't like it. Um, One of them was trying to, also they were trying just to apply, just like try to do some application of the Web3 and stable coins and the crypto, just in what is it called, the POS systems. So they're trying to build more ATMs in the streets and more ATMs, and they are trying to launch more kind of credit cards and debit cards that are mostly based and linked with your crypto wallet, so you can um, buy anything anywhere with it wherever you go.
Okay.
And just like but this startup is based in New York, and they're trying. They already built some. There's installed some kind of ATM, crypto ATMs. It's where you can just go and transact any crypto currency in the ATM itself, and just like put your credit card or debit card, and just like you can charge your wallet and recharge your wallet or transact anything. They're just like trying to more like popularize, sorry, yeah, the cryptocurrency in our everyday life, which is so interesting just to see something that's starting off like this. And I guess we're gonna see it every day and everywhere in the future.
I remember regarding to my country, I saw in exchange offices the cryptocurrency, but ATM and
Mhm.
credit cards, I think is going to be next level.
Yeah, they just like they like credit card and debit cards for cryptocurrencies, and they established and installed some kind of crypto ATMs in streets, which is something crazy to see. Just like it's not something that's common to see every day. Just like you're just gonna pass by and just you just gonna to this ATM, recharge your crypto wallet, and just use your credit card anywhere wherever you go. And this startup is also, they are verified by Visa, so their cards are mainly verified anywhere. You can use them wherever you go in the whole world.
Okay, amazing idea, and it's really nice to support it by Visa then. Okay,
Yeah.
now I think we know what kind of projects you're having like every day. At least we have an idea. So regarding to your ideas, regarding to your job, what's the best and your worst experience, if you can share with us?
My best part, yeah, we can just start by best part
Mm-hmm.
of my journey. It was like just like as a founder, it was like the sense of ownership and control that comes with running your own business. Like as a founder, you have the power to make all the decisions and create something that reflects your vision and values. This can be incredibly rewarding at sometimes, both personally and financially. But however, entrepreneurship and just like being a founder, just being a business owner is not, it's not something that never comes without challenges. So the worst part can be like uncertainty and risks, all the risks that comes up with starting a new venture. Is something that you can never guarantee success, and many entrepreneurs face financial, emotional, and personal hardships along the way. It can be a long difficult journey, like requiring hard work, perseverance, and willingness to learn from the failures you had. Another potential like downside of it was like the lack of stability, and a work-life balance. You work 24 hours every day, and even more than 24, you just like keep going every day, just like pulling all night, or just like trying to do something that you really love and something that you're really ambitious of. So you just like start to mess up all your relationships, and you sacrifice your personal time and relationships and your friends and your everything, just in order to focus on what you're building and your business, which can take a toll on their mental and physical health. It's important for us to try to prioritize self-care and well-being in order to avoid burnout. But you never get it, just like you never stop getting burnout in by any means. Just like keep burning out every day and every moment, but you have to continue, you have to do, since you started, you can never quit.
Yeah, well, I think you said very well. It's I think this one of the common mistake. I mean, work balance, life balance. Exactly. If you start to being more successful and you feel like pressure on it, responsibly also making more pressure for you, maybe. And in time you may lose your work-life balance, and you will be working hours and hours and forgetting about others, which is wrong and a common mistake, as you said. Yeah, it can be very challenging.
Yeah, it is. It's always a challenging way to go, but you have to go it. Just since you started, do it.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
choose
mean,
it.
I guess I got your idea also about NFTs. Like dive in, don't worry about it. Just learn, start like diving
Yeah,
right
that's true.
now.
That's true. Yeah, it's completely true. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm feeling like to the talk even much more. How about Celine? Are you with us?
Yeah, I'm with us. And actually, the things you mentioned are really interesting. And thank you for sharing your experience and thoughts. And especially your jump in advice was perfect.
Yeah.
I I totally agree that anyone should move forward, in this sector without fear, because as you mentioned, people should continue, like if there is even sacrificing our own values, and because dreams for me cannot come without experiencing any bad thing. So before I ask a question, I see Polygon Punks here, so I want to say hi to them. Welcome, guys. Also, I see some listeners here. Welcome, everyone, again. And so, I want to say that listening to places you work, that really inspires me. But I am sure that for the ones who wants to join Web3, they would wonder this. I think. Do you believe that? Why should people join Web3?
Why should people join Web3? Um, just like Web3, it's Web3 is a future. So it's like it's happening anyway. You have to jump in. You're gonna miss lots of everything. Like the future is just mostly based on Web3 and blockchain. It's just like what's shaping our future by any way and every way. So you just have to jump in, just like try to do something that's already happening. Like just like I remember something when I was like a bit like younger. I was always missing everything, every trend that's happening. Maybe just like as an analogy was trading, like just trading, like stock trading. So I just heard about trading, all about stock trading, and all about this stuff, and I was just like hearing it every day and every night. Just like people getting more richer and richer by just stock trading, and more trends are happening. I was just like missing all of them, and then after a year or two you start to just like regret all your life decisions because you didn't start like back just like 2 or 3 years ago. Same thing happened in like the bitcoins, and whenever the cryptocurrencies started to get popular and more common. Before it gets common and popular, we all heard about it. Just like even if you heard about just like by any chance or so, I heard about bitcoins when it was like just like $1 or $2,000, and then I never bought, and I was just like I didn't believe in it. I was like fearing just to buy and just put some money in it, and then after 5 or 6 or 10 years, now you see where it goes. So it's all happening in the Web3 and the NFTs and the whole blockchain and Web3 world anyway. It's just like if you didn't jump in right now, you're gonna regret it later.
Yeah, I agree on that actually. Like, so you think that everyone will join this road eventually?
Not everyone. It's not made for everyone. It's like so many people are not into tech anyways, so you cannot force it on them. But I mean just like founders, like it's just like more for founders and more for people who want to build something that's new. Just like try to integrate Web3, try to integrate blockchain, just try to use it, to use frontier technologies. If you didn't use it right now, you're gonna die shortly. So
Oh
whenever
my
you
god.
build something,
I
no, I
don't
mean,
think that is that much
no,
harsh.
what I mean, like the business is gonna die. Like if you didn't use frontier technologies, something that's gonna build the same thing that you are building already with some frontier technologies, and he's gonna get huge success, and you're gonna stay as you are because you were fearing to join in. And this is not even just for us, or not just like for founders, it's just like for everyone. Whenever you do something with all these technologies, you're just building this for the whole community, you're benefiting everyone. So yes, everyone is gonna get involved in Web3 by anyway.
Yeah, actually, you're right. So actually, like the world is changing, and also technology is changing even faster. So I think people should catch it. So I want to ask one more question. So what do you think that where people can start, like how they start on here?
Just learn more, keep learning. It all starts with learning and getting code and hold in something that's more interesting and more appealing to you. Like whenever someone is trying to build something for him, just keep learning. Whenever you learn more and try to join some communities, some get to know more large networks of people who are interested in such same thing that you're interested in. Whenever you get involved with such the Web3 communities, you're gonna get code by so many opportunities and so many chances and so many ideas. So it all starts with networking and collaborating on some more projects.
Yeah, I see. Mm, so that was all of my questions actually. So
Thank
I'm
you.
passing the ball again to Ali.
All right, thanks for your questions. Maybe we have some questions from the listeners. I would like to ask listeners if you have any questions for Sheriff, and if it's okay, can you answer if they have?
Yeah, sure thing. Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And Sheriff, where are you from actually? I didn't ask personally.
I am Egyptian,
Okay, you.
but I've just been. But currently, I'm based in the UK and traveling around for a while.
Okay. I thought you're living in Dubai, and I was gonna ask like how is
Yeah, I was just working in Dubai. Just currently, I'm based in the UK, but it's like my work was between Dubai, and the VC that I was working for was based in San Francisco firstly. So, but just like I left it and I moved in back to London. I just like started off my venture studio.
okay, great. So I think still I think you can answer that one. Dubai is one of the government is different if about financially. How about Web3 and tokenized decentralized world? What Dubai government thinks about that, or how they are reacting that?
It's one of the most growing industries and most growing regions in the world. I guess Dubai is just like it's more of a business heaven for any new frontier technologies, and they're trying their best to attract all kinds of frontier technologies, all kinds of new industries to Dubai, and so they're trying their best to regulate every kind of stuff related to cryptos and related to Web3 and related to blockchain. So yeah, they're attracting and adopting any new startups that are trying to build something that's new in this industry. So yeah, just like my advice. So if you are trying or just trying to build something in the blockchain industry, and you're getting more obstacles and challenges in your own country with some
Mm-hmm.
legalizations and some governmental issues, just go Dubai. Just like the more of the business heaven for all the new frontier technologies. And
Can we say basically Dubai is supporting decentralization?
it is, yeah, it is, of course, yeah. They're trying to, they even are trying to build some like a governmental platform that's based on DeFi.
Oh, even better. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
it's just happening already.
Okay, great. Looks like Dubai is already started a few steps ahead from the other
Yeah,
countries.
they're so many years ahead.
Oh, yeah, looks like. Okay, I couldn't see any questions from the audience tonight, and I don't have any too. If Celine, you don't have, I think we can wrap up.
Actually, I want to ask one more last
Mm-hmm.
question.
Sure.
Um, okay, I want to ask that, like, because we talk about all of whole space about NFTs, I want to ask that blockchain seems to be a bit more difficult other than NFTs. So people that you meet in Web3, like about Web3 place, do you think that people can adapt to this, like about blockchain?
I guess only
or
certain
P5.
people who are having like the DNA of like bypassing all the challenges are gonna integrate and gonna adapt with this fast growing industry. So they have to by any means. And if someone who's just like standing by, who's just like don't want to learn more, don't want to keep up with all of these challenges, he's gonna stay as he is. So yeah, it's not easy, but nothing is easy by any means. So just like learn more, keep going, integrate all kinds of technologies, seek advice, get more mentors, some people who are expertise in this kind of industry. And without this, I guess it's going to be so hard for everyone who's just like trying to do something by himself.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking like that also. So that was all of my questions. Thank you for coming here and answering our questions. It was a pleasure to
It was a
have
pleasure
a
to me.
guest
Yeah,
here.
sure. Thank you so much for having me tonight. It was so pleasure to me. I'm so happy to have you to be with you
Thank,
tonight.
thank you, Sherif.
Yeah,
And
Thank you
also,
it
so much.
was really insightful and really powerful talk, I guess.
yeah, yeah. Thank you so much for your sharing, for your experience with us today. And also, we would like to see you or more Poly Talks even for future. We're trying to do it every single week, and we will be
Sure.
having guests like from almost like
Yeah, I'm actually a loyal follower. I've been listening to some of your recent talks.
thank,
It was so interesting. So yeah, just like you're doing great job, guys. Just keep going on what you're doing.
thank you so much for being with us, and everyone. Thanks for joining our space, and it's gonna be this for tonight, and hopefully we will see you soon.
Okay, have a good
Bye
night.
bye. Have a good
Bye
one. Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye bye.